What's going on? This is Alan Brian, aka Bully the Kid, and I have another package from Tell Me Music. Ordered some stuff. Seen this on the interwebs when I did the little googly goo, and it was a bass that I do not have. This type of bass I do not have in my arsenal, and I was interested in what it could actually sound like and what it would feel like, and it was for a good price. Also, there is a DI from this very same company that I'm interested in, and it didn't cost that much as well. So we're gonna get into it, and then we're gonna see how this thing goes. Let me go ahead and open this up. Let's see. Let's do it that way. Let's do it this way. So, another entry from Harley Benton. Let's get into that a little bit later. But I'm more interested in this. This is supposed to be a custom line pedal, and it's a DI, from what I understand. There's an instruction manual and all that stuff. One reason why this was attractive to me is because it's phantom powered, so I can just plug in a DI and it can source its power from there, and I don't need to bring a separate powering unit. There is also the ability to put a battery in here just in case you don't have a DI that is going to. There's a lot of different sculpting that's possible in this whole thing. So there is blend, bass, middle, mid frequency, treble, and then on the second row we have, looks like volume, threshold, comp, which is compression, and gain. Two switches on there, a ground lift, and a pad, a -10 dB pad. This is called a bass DI expander from Harley Benton. So I'm interested in seeing how that actually works out. So I'll put this to the side, and that'll be in a separate video where I actually work with it, because I have two different DIs that I purchased, and kind of want to compare and contrast. I bought two so that when and if one goes down, I have another one that I can use for one of my gigs that needs a DI. So I bought two just in case one goes down. I'm still not, out paddling with no direction. You know what I'm saying? So I have all this here. Nothing else in there. Got some guitar packing stuff. A receipt from Tell Me Music, and for the most part, that's it. Stay. All right, now let's get to this bass. Know that you're excited about this. I am, and we're gonna do this at the very same time. Got my cutting apparatus good to go here. Chop it there, and then put it up so I don't hurt myself. And then, yeah. So here we go. Pull this bad boy out. Shipped real cool. Has the bubble wrap joint. You can see it. Has the cords as well as Allen keys. And looks like a thumb rest that I can attach to the bass, which is pretty cool. This is a Harley Benton think this is a copy play on a 50s model bass guitar. All right, my apologies. My phone died, didn't know it wasn't plugged in, so we're gonna start this whole thing from the 50s copy model bass guitar. And I'll do this whole little unsheathing thing because I was talking for a few minutes without even knowing the phone was dead. So had to re-put it up and then start this whole thing back over. So here we go. And let's pull this out. Come on now. All right. Here we go. So has the Harley Benton headstock on it. It's kind of got a Fender-ish flair to it, a little bit different headstock design, but has a flair to it. The pick guard is really unique. I really dig it. Just the volume and a tone knob, which is cool. Pretty standard bridge. But the thing that makes this really cool that I don't have in my arsenal is a single coil P pickup. I didn't have one. So to give y'all a little bit of foreshadowing for what could possibly be coming, I have another bass that's over there, and it has a Seymour Duncan pickup. So if I'm not happy with how this sounds, and I could be, I'll take that Seymour Duncan, throw it in here, and see what's going on, do maybe a tone comparison. So we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, and in between time, let's go ahead and unbox or take all this off so that nastiness can happen. Ooh. And there is a Roswell pickup in there. This is what it looks like. What I do want to tell you is the fret ends are perfectly done. Like, it's nothing sharp. It's great. And the neck is a little bit thicker. It kind of has like a glary thickness, like the glary bass I was telling y'all about. And maybe a little bit thinner than the glary bass, but it has that type of vibe to it. It has a satin finish on the back of the neck. Body is P-shaped. And this pick guard is single ply. Just a white single ply pick guard. Pretty thick. And it looks cool. Like, I don't have any bass that looks like this. That's extremely cool to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and tune this bad boy up and then plug in to the bass amp I got back there. And then we're gonna hear how this thing sounds. See if it gets done. Okay, so yes. All right, so that's with the tone completely off. Tone all the way on. Come down on my volume a little bit. Oh man. You know I gotta do it, right? You know I gotta do it. Sounds pretty good on the slap tip. I ain't gonna lie to you. It has that P bass thing. Granted, I didn't do any love TLC to lower the action or anything. All I did was tune it up. And for me, it is a little bit high. So take the tone out. This is what it sounds like with the grooving and the slapping type situation. Yeah. Now, what I do need to say is my amp was on a very bland user setting type situation. So couldn't really let the characteristics that could be on the bass come out like talking about. But on the staccato tip with the funk type stuff that's happening. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. It gives you everything about that particular time. I may not put the Seymour Duncan pickup in there because I kind of like the characteristics of what this is giving me. But, you know, I can swap it in and then swap it out just so I can get my fancy tickle. You do what I'm saying? So I might do that. But, it does the whole thing. Another go-to. Okay, and the little buzzing sound you hear is actually a piece of paper that's on the side of it rattling, so it's not coming from the amp or anything like that. Another one that I love doing. So yeah, it does that sound. And this is just you hearing on my phone. This is recorded on my phone. This isn't anything into DI software or anything that's like modeling, processing. This is a raw video of what this bass sounds like to the ear, with the exemption of my phone and your headphones. But you get the idea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm gonna cut this video off right here. And yeah, y'all are catching this video now, but my Patreon has caught a glimpse and heard this video 2 weeks ago. So if y'all want to be the first to hear the new stuff and all the new little gadgets and gadgets that I got going on behind the scenes, like maybe that Fender bass, y'all go ahead and subscribe to the Patreon. Got lessons going on over there. I'm going to have exclusive content. Going to be doing Q&As directly to the people that are there. A little bit like my bass hang, but more on a one-to-one type tip. So if you're interested in that type of stuff, click the link in the description and join the Patreon family. As little as $5 all the way up to $20. I'm not trying to kill y'all. But, you know, we do have that. All of my giveaways that are coming is going to be going through my Patreon. So if you're interested in one or two of the basses that I have that's going to be on the giveaway, that's your best bet to get one of them shipped to you for nothing, or the fee of the Patreon per month. Till the next video, this is Alan Brian K. Bullet the Kid. Y'all be easy.